So today I just wanted to take a quick look at a segment from 2016's holidays. Obviously, this would be the Easter story. I thought that this was an extremely effective short. You know, upon watching it, you've got this good amount of dark and shadow. It's enough to where you can let your mind play, and because you can't really fully see everything to a degree of what's going on until later. But the whole premise here is obviously you've got this young girl, she's being put to bed by her mom, and she has this very worrisome mentality about the Easter Bunny, if you will. And she's got her I guess you could say her icons confused. So she's not understanding the difference between this Jesus cat and the Easter Bunny. Are they the same person? Why is a rabbit associated with Easter? Which, you know, I get that sense a lot from persons who don't practice Christianity, because yes, you run across the same confounding questions a lot because they don't understand the correlation, which is very unfortunate because of course, for those of you who are in the know, of course, when Christianity came over and they were trying to whitewash and basically plaster their belief system over the pagans, obviously in order to, I guess you could say, get people to jump on the wagon, they adopted some ideologies. So obviously the Easter rabbit, if you will, was a sign of fertility of spring because rabbits breed prolifically. So they were a symbol of spring. And of course this was adopted into Easter and resurrection and whatnot, which, you know, la-di-da. But yeah, I mean, basically you've got this young girl and pretty much the Easter Bunny guy pretty much is the boogeyman. That's what role he's playing in this short. So she eventually at some point in time wakes up in the middle of the night as she had feared, and she runs across this Easter fellow. He saunters into her living room rolling around in some Yoshi looking egg, and he births himself in her living room via egg. So he's not a live birth, but you know, she's afraid to look upon him. And of course, the scene here that just really makes me giggle is the fact, and of course this is of course a Christianity reference as well, because she doesn't want to believe that he's real. So he pretty much takes her hands and fingers his wounds, if you will, along his rib cage, because he is a thorn crown wearing rabbit. So he's the Jeebus Bunny. And you can definitely see a sense of he gets off on this. You know, he's enjoying being fingered by this little girl, if you will. And it's a slightly extended scene, but it's so funny. I found it humorous, but the rabbit's tone of voice, his appearance, the fact that it's just so shadowy and dark. I mean, he's also just damn creepy. And obviously as punishment, I guess, for having seen him, because no living child has ever looked upon him, because apparently if you look at the Easter Bunny, he's just so awesome, you'll just die, you'll just drop dead. But she doesn't. So she has to take his place. So obviously we get this like via animated, we see the shadow play where she's transforming, and obviously she is never seen or heard from again. But I thought it was just so well done. It's just awesome. It's excellent. And obviously I'm sure a lot of you are revisiting this short today. If you've never seen or heard of it, I'm sure you're going to run out and check it out. If not because of my review, because someone else mentioned it to you, because you saw someone else's review. I'm not saying because me specifically, you know, I'm not trying to say that I have so much pull and sway, you know, but you know, it is definitely one of those things that is very much talked about. So I mean, even if you don't hear about it from me, you'll hear about it from someone else. You'll definitely run out and check it out. But yeah, I mean, it's just hard to not talk about this short. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today, and I will talk to you later.